first, UN negotiators start talks this month aimed at tackling the growing problem of plastic pollution. Plastics take millennia to break down and decompose. They pose a particular threat to the oceans and marine life, the marine life that they sustain. Yet production of plastics is at an all-time high, and it's set to increase.
It's on the surface and deep down on the sea floor. Plastic waste is found throughout our oceans. A recent study reveals that more than half the world's sea turtles and as many as 90% of all seabirds swallow it. Many creatures get tangled up in it and die. And, say researchers, this plastic pollution has grown exponentially.
Our biggest concern is that there is no end in sight to this crisis. We know that plastic production is going to rise.
Our oceans sustain life. An abundant ocean can feed 1 billion people a healthy meal every day forever. But now they are being killed by throwaway plastics. The equivalent of one garbage truck of plastic is dumped in the sea every minute, 17.6 billion pounds every year. Plastics are everywhere in our ocean, floating in the surface, mixing in the salt water, and sitting in the ocean bottom miles and miles deep. And once it's in the ocean, it never goes away. Over hundreds of years, it breaks down into small pieces. But those pieces, even the tiny ones called microplastics, are still plastic. Sea turtles are choking on them. Scientists say that over 60% of whale and dolphin species are affected life. Zooplankton, the base of the ocean food chain, eat it. And so do we. It's in the water we drink. It's in our food. Microplastics have been found in our salt, our honey, and our beer. And sometimes, even the air we breathe. These are the top 3 things you can do to help our ocean clean. Number 1. If you go to the sea or beach and see a piles of plastic or trash, don't hesitate to pick them up and put them in a sack. Number 2. Recycle all the collected plastic. Recycling plastic is good for the environment, good for energy savings, good for the health of wildlife and humans alike. And lastly, dispose the collected plastic properly. It does create harm to the environment by entering the ocean every day and staying there forever, becoming toxic food for marine life.
Keep the beaches clean.